behind. There we go. Pinning that. Let me go over here. Why isn't that showing up? Oh, there it is. Okay, one more place. Hold, please. How do I'm just gonna have to do that after. Okay, anyways, there we go. So I got my box the other day and I'm gonna show you what came in my box. I don't know if everybody has the same box. So I'm assuming they do. I'm assuming you do. So if you got this month's box, this is what came in it. If it's different, I'm sorry, I don't pack the boxes, okay? That is Deco Exchange. But this is what I got. So my link is in there. YouTube, Instagram, I'm gonna have to post it after. I couldn't link it. If you want me to see your comments, come over to Facebook. It's Hot Mesh Mom. And my link is there if you want to sign up for the box. I don't know if they have any more of these boxes, but this is what I got. I took the wrapper off this. I have not cut this yet. This is nice mesh. Look at how cute this is. I love it. And it's jute on it. Let me see. I just threw the paper away. Let me tell you what it says. Oh, wide stripe fabric mesh. Red, white, and blue. And it's 10 inches, 10.5 inches by 10 yards. So we're going to be using this. It came with this sign, Gnome of the Free because of the braid, and it has a little gnome, patriotic. Patriotic check ribbon. These 3 picks here. And then this was one long piece. I've already cut this twice. I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut it again. I will be using my stem cutter. So this was, when I measured it, it was 23 inches. Let me see what this thing says. It just has an item number on it. But it was 23 inches, so it was this long. I've already cut 2 pieces off. So instead of doing one project with the swag, if you want to, perfect. If you want to change this into 4 different projects, that's what I'm going to give you ideas today. And I'm going to be using that for another, on another piece. This I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to attach it to a rail. We made a boo-boo on this, so this we're going to use this and cover it up with mesh. We actually etched on this, and it was the machine wigged out. So that's just a oopsie I get to use. But you won't see it because I'm going to cover it with mesh. And then I got this. These are both metal. This one has glitter on it. This one does not have glitter. This is metal. You see that it's like the little seeds are raised. So cute. Watermelon, and has these 2 ribbons with it and this mesh. So I'm going to be doing this today and my other project today. I'm going to save the watermelon. We're going to do this on another day, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. And then I have other ideas. Everything's on the floor right here because there is absolutely no room on my table. So let's do the watermelon. Let me show you what I'm going to do with that. I have 2 different rings here. These are wreath bases. This is 15 inch. This is 10 inch. You can really do either one if you want. Load up your mesh, put this on the outside, okay? Or the big one and put this right in the middle. So I will be using either one of these with this, and then we're gonna have, this is only one project. We're gonna have leftovers to do this for something else. So look at what you have in your stash that goes with these colors, like the pink and the green and the red, and you have your setup right here. So this is gonna be for another day, okay? I'm just gonna set it over here, get it out of the way. I'm tripping over my own feet. Now, I'm gonna get this glued up, and then we can start working on the other stuff while this dries, okay? So make sure that you have your sheet. This is Wreath Rail Blueprint. Okay, today's, whatever the date, whatever the title of the video is, I said resupply box into 6 projects or something, and then you start filling it out. At least you'll know where I got it from, and then you can go to my link for the resupply box if you want to sign up. I don't know if these are available, but you can get the next box. So this is pretty big. Let me see. No, it's 12 inches. This is a 12-inch sign. Now these ones come with holes already, but I'm gonna glue this to the rail like this. So we're gonna create our own wreath rail. So if you have metal signs that are just hanging around and you love I think wreath rails are super budget friendly, so grab yourself some of these and make your own. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let me get the glue. Oh, I gotta put the glue gun. Obviously I'm not watching comments because I'm talking 100 miles an hour. Let me see. There's my pin. Hello, hello. Let me catch up. Debbie, how come you weren't charged? I have no idea. Nope, Sandy, I'm doing what I want. Sorry. You've never done a rail? You're excited to see this? Yay, me too. Okay, so take this and glue it here. So this is 20 inches. Line it up on your mat so you can get right in the middle. And this has a hole, but I'm not gonna let it hang. I want this to be glued right on here. And let me take the DAP. I'm gonna put DAP on it and then secure it with something heavy and then put hot glue on this side and then hot glue on that side. But I wanna make sure this is even because that would be bad if it was to the side. Where's the middle here? It's 10. Right about here. Just gonna do that. I'm just gonna put some on here. There we go. Okay, I got it on my hands. Let's do, let me get a weight, something that's gonna hold it down. There we go. I don't want it to stick to that. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna move this over here. So if you're doing any type of gluing, I would suggest do it ahead of time, like at night. Is that gonna be in the way? Meh. At night, so you don't have to wait for the glue. We have to wait for the glue to dry down. Now I got it on my hands. So this here, cut it into 4 pieces if you want to do this part of the project. So this is our lattice door hanger. You notice there's no rail on it. We do have the rail ones, but I wanted this to be a door hanger because I want to keep it super simple, okay? So this was an idea I had because I was looking at those baskets. I thought, oh, how cute would that be just to create, I'm not gonna make a basket, but make a lattice door hanger. And I have smaller ones. So this one has the holes at the top. That's where I'm gonna attach this at. But here's what I wanted to show you. Here's some other ideas, and this is where even if you only you cut this, measure it. Mine was 23, so I did like about 5.5 inches. I think one was 6 inches. You don't have to use this. You can just put mesh up here with a bow if you wanted to. So this is the very first one that I did. I attached it with zip ties, okay, and just took some mesh, 10-inch mesh, and put that on there. And then you could just add a bow, keep it super simple like this. But here's what else I thought. If you get letters and you wanted to attach a letter for someone, okay, you could do that. Or if you wanted to make these interchangeable, do something neutral up here, and then you can take some of our smaller signs. This is a 6-inch sign, and you would attach it with some Velcro, okay? Like this. See that? How cute would that be? Just to put some Velcro on there, and then now you're putting all these cute little signs. I just grabbed this from our little stash. So then you would have this hanging up, and then you're just changing out these signs. Now this one looks really cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, so those are ideas too. Let me put this away and let me show you what I'm doing today. So I asked, oh, and here's the round one. If you like the round one, here's the round one. The same concept. You could put something right in the middle or zip tie the greenery to the top, okay? But this one here, I had them painted blue because I'm going to take stars and attach stars to this. Okay, because this is going to be red, white, and blue. I thought blue lattice, white stars. I'm going to put the greenery up here. We're going to put some mesh and make a bow and put some of the, there's so much here. You can make this last for all your different projects. I'm going to use some there. I'm going to use one on here. If you like the smaller ones, you can use that too. Okay. Oops. So, let me get this where I want it. This is going to be really cute. I'm thinking like offsetting them a little bit like that. I just love the 3D. Do I want it hanging off? No. I'm going to make sure it's all on the board here and have it like that. Someone said to move this. Let me see. I was just going to say that. That is in the way. Oh, wrong. Can't see what you're doing. Guys, I'm just gluing. Get your glue out. And I think I'm going to put this here. Like that. And then put this one here. Like that. Ooh, this is so cute. Okay, so now this one's gonna go over here, and this one's gonna come over here. I'm gonna do some hot glue on this one and move this over here and put that down there, okay? Ooh, I still have a stem cutter down there. Which one, Veronica? So this is DAP dries really fast, you guys, but I want to make sure that it's not going to come off. I'm going to put hot glue right along the bottom of the sign and the wood. Okay, so the hot glue is going to dry on both of them. There. We're just gonna set that right there so that gets, I have the fan going too, so that gets going. Now, if you followed along last month when I did the other patriotic stuff, we have some garland left over. Although I didn't use garland, this was from the other patriotic thing. I have some garland left over, and I have some red tubing. Yeah, I used the red tubing. I just had it here to the side, so leftovers from other projects you can throw in here too. Now, take this and get your stem cutter. You're gonna cut it. So, I don't even know, this is really thick. I don't even know if my wire cutters will cut it. And this is right at 12 inches, so right here's my 6. I'm just gonna take this and put it in my stem cutter. Okay. And that's it. That's how I cut those other ones. So this let me clip this off. So this is what you're gonna separate. Get all these little fingers here open. This is nice and flat. It's smashed. Just gonna, look, this one's all wonky right here. What is this? That one's wrapped around somehow. Oh, maybe that's what it's hanging from? No, because I just cut that. I don't even know. But get this all open. And then I get my zip ties and I attach it to the lattice like this. There's 2 zip ties right here. So all I did was line it up. This one has a lot on it, more than that. Maybe this was the top. Obviously, if there's a hook there to hang it from. And then you just, I'm gonna cut this one. I don't like that right there. I'm not hanging it, so I'm gonna cut it. Let me see. Let's figure this out. Well, I'm gonna cut it right at the base here. Well, just one of them. Oof. So now it's open, and then you have 2 open ones here. See? Look, like this. It looks kind of wonky, but this is gonna go right on the, ooh, there's like this stuff everywhere. Right on the lattice. Let me see if that's dry. Ooh, almost dry. So, like this. Here's one, here's another one. And then I have another one sitting here, you guys, that is for the lantern. Okay, here's the lantern. Look at that. So if you like the lanterns, these are our DIY lanterns. I just took one of these, opened it up, and zip tied it right here. Let me show you. You take it apart. And I didn't get it very tight, but it's on there. See, this is a zip tie right here. And now you can make yourself a lantern swag with that. Isn't that cute? So great ideas. Just because you get only 2 signs in your box doesn't mean you can't make other things with it. Especially if you like to stretch your budget. You take one swag and now we can make 4 different projects with it, right? Hi, DJ. The lattice square one. Veronica, we need to talk on the phone so we can get all these projects you want lined up. Okay. Putting this to the side. Let me get that out of the way. This is what I'm going to use on there. Now, let me make sure I don't want this popping off. I'm going to flip this upside down and we're going to add some more DAP. Now that that is secure, I'm running it right alongside or along the back side where the metal meets the wood. I want another layer of security there. Okay. Ooh, I got some on here. Hold on. Hold on. A little drip. This is super glue, so don't go getting it on your hands, right? Hi guys. You could go on and on for hours. I know. Hi Charmaine. Oh no. Well, I hope everything's okay out there. Let's give this a minute to dry. And you see, this is why I say do your gluing ahead of time because it takes a while to set. Oh, wow. That didn't even do anything, you guys. Oh my gosh. That one's on there. This one, you see that? A little tricky guy. I'm gonna have to move this back over here. So we're gonna have to wait on that one. It's not funny. Okay, move that over there. Let's go back to this. Let's get our stuff, done. I'm gonna put 5 ties on that rail. So let's do the mesh while that's setting up with the glue. And I still have, look, all of this from last time. Here's some, I brought in my glue. Some patriotic ribbon, so we're gonna use this plus the other stuff, okay? Because if I know you guys, you have lots of patriotic ribbon, right? A rose garden, ooh. That would be fun. There's 2. Now, I did a full 20-inch rail for that sign. If you wanted to do the 12-inch, you wouldn't need these 5 pieces. I'm cutting it at 30 inches. If you want like these, this is a 12-inch rail. This is, can you see this? This is a 12-inch rail right here. Yeah, you can see me. This is a 12-inch rail. These are all 12-inch rails. That's a 20-inch. But if you want to see how I did this was last month's resupply box. And I showed you guys how to really stretch the mesh, because you don't need that much on those little 12-inch. So if you wanted to do a 12-inch with this project instead, you would make this go really far. Let me see if I have a 12-inch rail. No, he only brought me 20 inches. Okay, here's that. Let's see if this is good. It's still wet, but I think I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna be extra gentle, okay? It's questionable. It's making me nervous. Thank you, Teresa. Nancy says, I just listed new wine theme items today. Ooh. Hi, Kim. Hi, Susan. Hi, Karen. Hi, Pat. Hello. Okay, take your pipe cleaner, fold it in half. Go to the rail. I go to the ends in the middle. Like this. Then I'm praying this doesn't pop off. Because that would suck. Okay, 5 ties on here. Let me make sure if these are tight. And I like them to the side like this. Being gentle. So it's gonna look like this. There's the 5 ties. So the ends, the middle, and then in between here. This is what it looks like from the back. It's still pretty wet right here. I'm gonna wait till that dries and then put like a big glob of hot glue. Last time I put hot glue on the wet DAP, it smelled really awful. I do not recommend it. Wait till it dries. I'm not trying to poison myself over here, so I'm gonna wait till it dries, okay? So there's that. Set that down gently. Let's check on this guy. Oh yeah, now he's stuck on there. Okay, good. So we're just gonna leave that until we're done with this, and then we'll come back. You're gonna take your mesh, curl side away from you. This is the the natural curl of the mesh. Roll it on one side, roll it on this side. Okay, and then this has a stripe, so you could just follow the stripe. Oops, trying to keep it even. Follow the stripe all the way down the middle, and it'll keep it kind of straight for you. Now you can see it's all pretty straight. I don't have any things sticking out. And put this right in your tie. Now this is really nice mesh. It's nice and full. We don't have to do a whole lot to it. I still like to open it up on these ends right at the tie and kind of pinch it right there so it stays open, but this is really nice mesh. That's why I love giving you guys ideas to stretch, how you can get the most out of a roll of mesh, because you can spend a little bit more on the nice mesh and it looks really nice. It also feels nice. This feels a lot better than value mesh, obviously. But if you're stretching your budget, you can definitely use the value mesh and still have a big impact on your projects, you know? So take this, open this up right here. These are 30 inches. So if you're joining late, make sure you have your wreath rail blueprint. It's a free download for you to keep track of projects that I do when I'm live. That way you can write down all the measurements, come back to it when it's convenient. I know a lot of people, you know, you'll follow along and watch, but you'll really watch when you want to learn something new. Probably at a later time. So if you keep track of it on that blueprint, it'll just help you when you're in the moment. Like if you were watching and you're pausing to see what I'm doing, you'll have your blueprint so you can know ahead of time, okay, this is what she cut the ribbon, this is how she cut the mesh, the tubing, how many ties, all of that. Where she got the mesh she's using, where she got the, you know, the stars and the lattice, all of that stuff. And make sure at the top you're putting your, putting the title of the video so you can find it later. If you come to my page and search, or you go on your, you know what, I'm going to, oh, that one's upside down. Or you go on your, if you share it to your page, go on your page. If you come to my page, search my page, but the title of the video is what you could reference. Because I usually don't go back at all and change the title unless I really messed it up. But the date and the name will give you an idea there. Okay, so what I was saying is there's a red and a blue, but this middle one has blue on top. I'm just gonna leave it and put everything else as red, if that makes sense. So here's the red top and here's the blue. So just by happen, I wasn't paying attention. So these three are red and the middle one's blue. I'm gonna leave it. Otherwise, I would probably do like red, blue, you know, down the line. But doesn't matter. Okay, open up this ruffle. And you notice these two ruffles that I'm doing here that are in the middle, they're on top of the ones next to it. So you're just creating more depth here. This is not a flat wreath. This is not a thin wreath, not a pancake wreath. It has a lot of depth to it. Ooh, we haven't done a thin wreath in a long time. We should do that. Now look at how cute this is. Isn't this mesh absolutely amazing? It is so nice feeling too. Okay, now let's do some tails. What do we got? I have this, and I have 4-inch. I have that. This was in this month's box, but I have this other stuff here. I have this. This is really cute. The tie-dye. I think I'm gonna do that, and the plaid, just to mix that in, because to me, red, white, and blue is red, white, and blue, right? Then we have these little skinny ones that we can throw in maybe. Let me see. So mixing patterns. What if, because I want to use this stuff up, what if we did that, this. Let me get this open. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, guys. It is really nice mesh. That's why I don't want you guys to be afraid to spend a little bit more on some nicer mesh, because you can really stretch it far when you're using wreath rails versus using one roll to one wreath. Of course, wreaths are higher priced because you are including all of the nice and you're using a lot of supplies This, I feel like you can stretch and still have, you stretch your budget and still have a big impact, okay? I'm not feeling this, so let me move this to the side. I think I'm just gonna do that, and you know what? Oh my gosh, this blue sparkle, now this is from a box I got last year. This for a bow, yes. This also came from Deco Exchange. This was last year. I'm telling you guys, I don't even know if this is in stock, okay? But let's do this. So when I do the full size wreath rail, I either use 13 or 14 inches on the tails. I'm gonna use 13 inch today. So, and I only need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now, look inside your craft room or where you have your supplies. Do you have any metal signs or even wood signs? Even something you bought at like a home decor store, like TJ Maxx, Ross, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby. They have all kinds of home decor signs. Could you add a wreath rail to it, one of these standard rails, and make it into a wreath? I've done that quite a few times, just taking a sign, a random sign. This is a wreath sign, but just taking a random sign and adding a standard wreath rail to it to, you know, make it into something different. Because why not? So 4 of these, and then we're gonna put a bow in the middle. You guys are so helpful, thank you. And Instagram, I'm kind of squinting at the comments. I don't see any, but I see people joining. If you want to join the conversation, I am watching comments on Facebook. What am I going to do with that huge dog sign? Are you talking about peanut butter? This one right here? That's my horse. That's peanut butter. Does it really look like a dog? Sarah, that will probably be the first and last. Well, it is the first. It'll probably be the last horse I ever make. So that's like my trophy. Look, I made a horse wreath. Oh, you're so funny. But isn't it cute? I named it Peanut Butter, named her Peanut Butter just because of the colors. Because if I had a horse, I would probably name it Peanut Butter because I love peanut butter. So, there. Okay, take both your ribbons, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be good to go when we're done with this. Take both your ribbons. Let me move this to the side. Ooh, that's cute.
And then mount it.
Mount it where?
In my pantry.
Oh. How cute! Take your ribbon like this, fold it over, and where that crease is, you're just gonna scrunch that up. That's gonna go right in the tie. I do not open up the tie when I'm adding the next layer of whatever. So I put the mesh, I tie it, put the ribbon, I tie it, put the tubing or whatever, and then tie it. I don't open it to get them all stuck together. Some people do. Whatever works best for you. I do not.
Did you get a dog one, you're asking?
No, it's the horse.
No, in your subscription box. They said they got a dog, a huge dog sign.
That's why I said I don't know what people got.
Oh.
So whatever sign you got, the technique and the dimensions are and the measurements are going to be the same. That's why I don't know what people got. I can't imagine getting 1,000 of the same thing and have, you know, I think they have like 2,000 subscribers. I don't know. Look, I was not put in charge of that. I get the box in the mail and I'm like, ooh, look, more goodies. So if you have a dog one, whatever ribbon you have or whatever sign you have, you can still add a wreath rail to it and make a cute project, right? Speaking of big dog, do you have the latest pink humongous wood? Pamela, I have no idea what that means. What is the latest pink humongous wooded sign? So I don't subscribe to the big box. I just have the straight. I don't want all those extra signs. Guys, I have so many signs. I don't need anything extra. What am I looking for? Oh, there's my tubing. So red, I think I have white tubing in here, like iridescent. Yep, I do. So the door hanger I did last month. So if you have a door hanger, you can add a rail to it like the star, okay? Doesn't matter if it's vine or wood or whatever. Glue works. If you have wood glue, you can use wood glue. If you have staples, if it's something that you can staple, you can still add a rail to it. You can, I don't like the hanging, just hanging, because it does flop around. I would rather glue it and attach it either with staples, if you can hide it, or, you know, something of that nature, zip tie it. I would do that versus hanging it. Yeah, I don't have the upgraded box. I just have the straight box. But a sign is a sign. A door hanger is a door hanger. Okay. So whatever you have, think, okay, how can I add a rail to this to make it something different? And then that's what you do. So I'm adding a white and a red. I'm going to say pink. White and red. This is, the tubing is 22 inches. So you're going to take a red and the white, and this is like iridescent white, so it's got little sparkles in it. You're going to take both ends, fold it over, and then right across, this is wonky, but right across your hand, you're going to grab the loop, both the loops, and bring it together. So it's like a little bow tie, okay? And then this is going to go right in on top of your ribbon, and then twist it off. Now, did I turn? Yeah, I did. We have lots of this. There are many stems on here that we could probably start putting this, one of these and all of this, and then save this for the lattice up there. Or this would be cute too. So really you could, I mean, you could take these apart and put these on there. And just do one, like this could be for 3 different projects, or use, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has 6. So use 3 in this one and 3 in that one. The same thing here, split it up, 3 and 3. So you don't always have to use the whole thing together. Plus this, I really wanted to use this if I was gonna do the round one, but I'm not gonna do that, so I'll just make that go away. How do you have the sign attached to the rail? Magic. Girlfriend, you gotta watch from the beginning. I glued it. So it's, I use DAP and then kind of let that get set and dried a little bit because it does set fast. And then some hot glue over that because I really want it attached. Now, if you have time, I have been using liquid nails. I love that too. That has been pretty consistent for me. DAP is like quick So it sets in 30 seconds and it cures in 30 minutes. So if you're like me, you're gluing the day of, I recommend DAP. But I would try to glue things the night before. Now we're in the shop. If you guys are still crafting at home and you have your own little craft space, you could, glue something up at night, and then the next day when you're going to make it, you can, it'll be ready for you. The glue will be dry. So now I'm just going to separate and fluff this stuff out here. I didn't clip the ties yet because I don't know if I'm going to use the picks in my thing here. I have an idea and I want to see if it's going to work. Now this is a good place to say if you have any ornaments from Christmas. Red is a hot color. Red is for Christmas, Valentine's Day, and patriotic. So when Christmas stuff comes around, you guys, and you're able to get stuff, especially when they do like after Christmas clearance or anything like that, all of the red stuff is amazing to use for patriotic as well. So if you have any red ornaments, that's where you can start adding on here and using those in your creations. Okay, so the middle one here, I twist it and clip it, just leave a little nub so it doesn't come apart. That's where the bow's gonna go. But look at this. So if you didn't want to use this, we could either clip this little piece off or take this off and put it on the end here, but that would mean I'd have to use 4 of them because I have 4 ties, or use 2 and put little balls on the other one. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 different stems and they each have 3. So there's 9 pieces here and we have 4 ties. Same thing here, there's 6 pieces here and we have 4. This one is, not that. This one is 3 stars and then all of these pieces here. This is more like a stick, so it's not wire, it's not gonna bend. These things bend. So let's do, what if we do 2 from here and 2 from there? How's that? So we have 3 of the stripe and then we have red, white, and blue. So what are we gonna do? Unless I just use this all in here, right? What do you guys think? Let me see. Yay, Patty! You got the upgraded box. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if you want to clip this off, look, we're just going to clip it right here. This part is like, it's bendable. You can manipulate it. So it's something we can glue in and make it stick out. Or you can take this off. Look how easy that was. Put a little bit of glue and we can go right on top of the pipe cleaner. That's why I didn't clip it. So I'm going to twist this off, take my clippers, and then I'm going to clip this a little bit shorter. So the pipe cleaner's like this. Take some glue right where that little hole is. And just put a tiny bit of glue right over the hole. And then this is going to slide right on your pipe cleaner. That's pretty cute. Just something fun. And then you can swirl it around. You want the glue to get all up in there. Now this, I'm going to clip this. Now this is plastic. It's going to melt. So we want to make sure this is like secured. Not just to sticking out. We're going to have to use all of this because it's going to be too plain. How? So this, look at, I'm going to put this right right in this tie right here, and it's gonna be hidden behind the tubing, between the tubing and, I love it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna twist this, clip this off, and just leave a little tiny nub. You don't want it to come apart. Bend this back and down, and I'm squeezing it. And then I'm going to glue this whole thing so it's standing up, but it's going to be poking out from behind the tubing. Let me see. I want it to, maybe I can get it behind this. I want it to come out this way though. Let me see. Let's figure this out. That's what I'm going to do. So take this, I'm going to put glue here, and it's going to be behind this where the tubing is. Don't burn yourself. And then I like to go, I'm gonna just go over here and just add another glob of glue and get this other one stuck in here too. Good thing I have acrylic nails. I'm just pushing on that a little bit over here. Stop it. Okay, cute enough. Look. I just added that stuff in there. Oh my gosh. So cute. We haven't even done a bow yet. I love it. I need to hurry up so I can do that other project. What time is it? Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm moving in slow motion right now. Hold on, let me get this cut, this one cut. So I want to show you that other one. I think I'm gonna put one of these. So just take it off. Where's the glue? Put glue where that hole is. Put this right over the pipe cleaner. So it goes right on the hole. Swirl it around. I'm gonna take another one of these. Nope, didn't want to do that. I thought I was going to rip it, but it's not rippable. I got to bend this down and back. We still got to make a bow. We got time, right? You guys still with me? Yep, I'm just going to go right in the middle there. Don't you drip. Look, it wants to drip. Don't you do it. There it goes. Drip on that. This is fun, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just love patriotic stuff. I think if you just started throwing a bunch of red, white, blue stuff together, it's like, it goes. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna move that to the side, get this out of here. Move this over here. I'm gonna let that rest with the glue. I got glue strings on me. Come on, where is it? There it is. Too funny. Okay. You want to see? This is just me throwing stuff together. Look. This blank space right here is where the bow's going to be. This glue is still wet, so we're just going to let that chill for a minute. Let's get this back over here because I want you guys to see this. This has had plenty of time to sit, so it should be done. Like, this is going to be just fine. If this makes you nervous, I would take your hot glue and just come to some of these spots here. You don't need a lot. Just stick your, the tip, the nozzle right in there and just do a little squeeze just to make sure that the wood, the top wood and the bottom wood are secured, but you really don't have to do this. This, we painted blue, and then this is a 10-inch star and an 8-inch star, I think. Hold on, let me see. No, this is 8 and 6. Pretty sure this is 8 and 6, but look how cute. So door hanger style. So think about, do you have a sign like this? If you're handy with a drill, poke yourself, drill yourself some holes, and I'm gonna take zip ties, okay? And I'm gonna go from the hole across the top, and this is about even. Same thing here. Where's that other hole? Right there. Oh, I did it backwards. Jeez. That's what I get for rushing. Okay. And before I pull one of them tight, I try to do it at the same time just so to make sure it's kind of even. Ooh, this is cute, you guys. My clippers. Clip this little end off. We don't need that. And then look. Now, if these things are too long, just trim them. But we're going to take some mesh. Okay. Let's do some 10-inch pieces like I did on that one. Okay. Let's do like 3 pieces. So this project, this is a lattice. This is a 16-inch lattice. Let me see. And we painted it blue. This is, yes, this is 16-inch. This is an 8-inch and a 6-inch. So you're gonna take your 10-inch. What I did on this other one is I took 10-inch mesh. I actually folded it into thirds like this. So like a roll, but it's in thirds. And then right here in the middle, I just ruffled it right down the middle. Look at this. And then you're gonna go straight in. You don't even need any pipe cleaners on this. You're gonna add it straight to your, to the fingers, because these are wired. So just roll it up like this, so you have 3 layers. This, like this, fold it over, and then ruffle it right down the middle, okay? And then this, you're just gonna go right into, I call them fingers. These little pine pieces, I don't know. This. So that had blue and blue. I'm gonna switch this. Nope, I want another blue up here. So if you don't like the 3, we can add more. Or if you like more of a ruffle, we can add more of a ruffle. But to give you an idea, look at how cute that is. Isn't that neat? Hi Melanie, hi Marianne. So now, do we want to put some ribbon in here, or should we just make a bow? This has a lot of blue in it. You know what I'm thinking? I have this or this. I'm thinking this. So now we're gonna make 2 different bows, okay? Let me get this pulled back. I'm making an absolute mess here, you guys. So far we have 2 projects. The watermelon is 3. And then I put a piece of the cut up swag on the lantern. That's 4, and then I have 2 more greenery pieces, that's 6. You're gonna have plenty of ribbon and mesh left over. What else could you make with these projects, right? Or with this stuff here. Because if you have someone who has double doors, or even if you hang it up in your house, if this is something you hang in your house, do 2 rails going along the side that just have mesh and ribbon on them. That would be cute. Okay, this bow is 10 inches on the tail. This is 4-inch ribbon. This ribbon did come in the supply box from last month, pretty sure. I'm gonna do a big bow. So this is gonna have a 7-inch loop. Then I just pull this down and go like that. This is really cute. Do I need to have more? Or should I just do a big bow like that? Now that's cute, but I want to put more on this. I don't like that with that. I think I'm going to just use this one and then some of that striped. Why not? I love mixing patterns. So I'm going to make this bow, and then I'm going to make the bow for the wreath rail. Okay, so I think that's 6 inches. Let me see. Yeah, that's about even. And then actually I have this one too. But that's a little bit darker. I'm gonna use this. Ow. This is so fun. I challenge you guys, think of something new and different that you can make. Start looking around, get your signs, get some rails. What else can you make with those signs just hanging around, right? You don't have to go out and buy something new. I know you guys have stashes like the rest of us, right? Now this one I do need a pipe cleaner, and I should have attached one there, but we're just gonna improvise. So take a pipe cleaner, and get your bow. Make sure everybody is going the right direction here. Like this. You see why I love 4-inch ribbon? Because it is so big and beautiful and makes such a big impact. Oh, this is cute. So, I'm going to twist this off. We don't want this coming apart. Don't break the pipe cleaner. I'm just twisting so it's not coming apart. And I'm going to find the zip tie and go right through that if I can. Yep. We're going to make it work. And you don't really see the mesh. You can add more or less, or just do it in the middle, or whatever. You could do navy and make it like Americana. But look at how cute. So I'm just stuck the pipe cleaner through the zip tie, and now I'm just twisting it off, and it's not going to go anywhere. And I'm going to clip it. Just leave like a little tiny piece, and then I could just fold that back on itself, and you can't really tell. I'm just going to squish it right here in the greenery. Okay. And now let's fix this, because I squished this all to, you know what? How cute. So this little skinny one, it's kind of floppy, but it does have wire in it. So I'm just gonna like, I'm not gonna cut the ends, just roll it up so it's kind of curly, a little curly. This one I am gonna cut. A little bit shorter. I'm okay with that sticking out like that, and then cut the 4-inch. Fluff this ribbon up. See, this little string, this little skinny ribbon just goes crazy. Look at how cute. I love it. And then you're just gonna add a hanger, however you hang it. A jute string, a pipe cleaner, another ribbon. There's a fun little door hanger. So you just took that greenery, cut it up. You can add more mesh. So there's one project. You can even add in some of these things here. If you wanted these poking out, that would look cute, like with those stars, right? So now this one, let's make a bow for this one. And you see I'm handling this, it's not popping off. So it's doing just fine with the glue that I added on there. And you guys watched me do the glue. Wasn't that big of a deal. This one I'm doing a 10-inch tail. This does have, it's kind of thick, but it has a glitter face on it. So let's do 7 inches again because I love the way the 4-inch looks when it's sticking out. See, this is not very cooperative. So next time I'm on, I'm probably going to be doing the watermelon. And I'll come up with another sign to use with that mesh, the pink and the that green. I don't really care for the paisley, but I mean it goes with it, so whatever. Now this, so I'm adding the tie-dye back in here, right? I love these bows like this, you guys, with the, is that 6 inches? With the 4-inch, 2.5 inch, and then a 1.5 inch. Or like on that one, you can use a little skinny ribbon. So 7, 6, and 5, because why not? I'm just moving the bow so I can see the bottom of the thing. What's up?
Checking on
Fine. Oh, this is part of that. I didn't use that one. Let's use, I already used this one here. Let me see. No, that's plaid on plaid. That doesn't look right.
You need more water?
No, I'm okay. I'm going to use this other one here. This red and white stripe, you can stay in here. Huh?
There's no place to stay. Okay.
Well, move that thing. So this red and white one isn't my favorite. For B&D Stevens ribbon, it is really floppy. But you see, if we just use it on the end of the bow like this, and look, if you have no expectations, you won't be disappointed. Right? Right? Take your pipe cleaner. Now I'm just throwing patriotic stuff together because we have so much of it, and we just ordered new ribbon too. Look. I mean, isn't this cute? So make sure everybody is okay. Like this one's kind of folded here. Fix it. This one's folded. twist it off. So today we did 2 projects. Then we have the watermelon 3. We could do more. I'm gonna find something to do with that other ribbon. We could do a candle base, the lantern. You guys, you could really, can you tell them I love patriotic, okay? You could really outfit your whole house with patriotic. You have your sign, you have your lantern, your candle base, we have a door hanger, the whole thing. Doesn't always have to be a wreath. It doesn't always have to be a wreath rail, be a door hanger. We're giving you guys all kinds of new ideas on what to use. Did you do the Sweet Freedom hanger on Alive? Is that one of these? Yes. Who said that? Melanie. These patriotic behind me was the last wreath supply box. So I don't remember the title of the video, but it had to do with the resupply box. I got all those signs that, why isn't this going through? I got all those signs, patriotic signs behind me in last month's box. So I showed you how to make a wreath rail with it. Oh my gosh, this will not go through the mesh. Hold on. What is happening here? I'm poking it through the mesh and it's literally curling on itself. Stop that. So poke through the mesh right where the tie is. There we go. Jeez Louise. Can you behave, please? Now, don't tie it yet. Flip this around and look at it. I don't like the way this bow looks standing up and looking down on it. I want it to be higher. So I haven't tied it off. I'm just gonna manipulate it while I'm holding the pipe cleaner in my hand in the back and moving stuff around, okay? So now it looks better. I can see in the camera it looks better. When I'm looking over top of it, I see the top of the bow. It's going to, if someone's walking up on your house, just make sure that you're looking at the bow and it's not falling on the ground. When I looked at first, it was down too low for what I like. So before you tie it off, just make sure you're looking at it. And then I just twist it. There's just a tiny bit hanging out here, so I'm just gonna fold it over and then gently, this glue is still wet. I think it's because I don't have the fan blowing on it either. Gently tuck it back in. That way you don't have the little pokey part of the end of the pipe cleaner sticking out, okay? So like this. And I didn't even take the stickers off. You guys should take the stickers off. I didn't take the stickers off my sign, but I don't care. And then fix your ribbons here, okay? Get your fingers in the loops and open this up so it's like nice and full. You want dimension here. We don't want anything flopping around. And then these little wow, look at that. These little skinny ones here, is it because I pulled that? Maybe. I'm just gonna roll it up like this. I'm not even gonna cut it. Roll it up. I just want this little curl right here. Even the curls coming uncurled. And then I'm gonna cut these. I do have my trash can here if you're wondering where I'm throwing this at. It's just right here by me. So I also got my stem cutter. If you guys are wondering about stem cutters, my stem cutter did come from Deco Exchange. I actually won it a while ago. I cannot even believe it. So it is a pricey tool to have, but when you have it, you have it. Like, it is so worth it. I would never be able to cut the thing that I cut, that greenery swag, with just my hand and just my little cutters. Now I do have little cheap cutters. I know you might have, you might have to use like a bolt cutter, the bigger ones, to cut that if you don't have a stem cutter. But if it's within your budget, I definitely recommend a stem cutter. I don't cut a lot of stems, but when I do use that cutter, I'm very blessed that I can use it because now I'm just gonna fix some of these little ribbons. How stinking cute is this? You guys, look at that. Ooh, I just touched the glue. Oh gosh, hold on. Really? There. Now, just because I use patriotic, it doesn't matter. Look at what signs you already have. This is what it looks like. I took the metal sign and I glued the rail to it. This is a 20-inch rail. You don't have to use a 20-inch rail with a, this is a 12-inch sign. You can use a 12-inch, okay? But I like the big one, so that's what I went with, and that's what it's looking like here, okay? Now this sign does have a hole in it already. I'm just gonna take my little pipe cleaner. You can use a jute string or whatever you want to attach to hang it with. I just use pipe cleaners because they're literally right here. I move the scratchy part to the back. We don't want that hanging out. And then you can hang it like this. Okay, so the ones behind me, like this Sweet Freedom, again, it's just a wreath sign, you guys. I didn't take the tags off either. This wreath sign, you have seen these MDF signs. They're everywhere. Everybody who sells wreath supplies has signs. This is a 12-inch rail attached to that, and now you're taking a little sign and turning it into a wreath rail. Let me not step on those. So if you want to see how I did that, that's from last month. You'll have to search like wreath supply box, or I don't even remember what I used. And then look at this. So we have 2 projects so far. Super cute stuff. The lattice and the stars came from my shop. The wreath rail came from my shop. The greenery, the mesh, ribbon, the pick, the little styrofoam balls, that came from my wreath supply box. The tubing we have in our shop. So you can see we have so far 2 done projects. And what time is it? So that didn't take me that long, an hour and a half. I did a lot of talking at the beginning. I could have gotten them done way faster, especially if I had the glue set up, but I really wanted to show you what it looks like. There you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you download wreathrailblueprint.com. Follow along. I did this for you guys. It's free. All you do is put your email in. I email you the file, and then you just start filling out all the stuff here. Keep track of it. The top name of project is my video name. So if you're watching this, the video name, and then today's date, or the date of the video if you're watching the replay. Okay, lines down here for for additional notes for you guys to help keep track of your projects. And that is it. I have to go because my back's telling me it's time to stop standing here in front of the video. That's it. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Oh, Nancy has these things in here. Hold on, let me move. I need a bigger table. Richard, hello. And don't tell me to put my stuff away. Like, no. I need a bigger table. There's just not enough for everything. The girls worked really hard, you guys, on this stuff. Look at how stinking cute these signs are. You asked for wine signs. It says time to wind down. And they made cute little little grape attachments. You can get the wreath rail by itself or in a kit. Then here's the other one. This one says, live simply, laugh often, whine a lot. Heck yes. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. So make sure you check out the store. Every time we add something new, go to shop new and you'll see everything in order. As we add new stuff, this stuff gets pushed down and the new stuff is listed. So if you ever want to keep up on all the new stuff that we add, sometimes we don't make a big announcement about it. We're just adding a lot of stuff. Go to Shop New on the website, and it'll show you everything that we've added. Okay, so cute. And then the kit comes with the wine, the grapes. I say wine because that's what this is, right? Wine, grapes, and look at the ribbon choices. Isn't this cute? They did a good job. Okay, that's it. I have to go. I'm pooped. I will see you guys.
Jennifer has a question.
Jennifer, you'll have to, it just depends. I have no input on humidity at all. I can tell you I have spilt, this is made out of MDF, my top here. I can tell you I have spilt so many things on this, and I have no puffing up anywhere. So, Richard, we were gonna do a bucket test, and
I just spilt my entire thing of water on my phone stand, and other than the post-it note, it has not, it's just dry.
it doesn't, yeah.
It's not warped, it's not.
MDF is not, it's not like birch. If you get birch wet, you're done. It expands, it has bubbles. So, we haven't experienced anything with puffing up. Humidity is just in the air. The only thing I would think it would affect is glue. Most of our customers are in Texas, Louisiana, all the way to the Carolinas. That's where our customer base is. We've been doing this since 2018, and we haven't had any issues like that. So if you don't know what MDF is, it's not particle board. I know some people like to throw that our way, but it's not particle board. It's medium density fiberboard. It's actually, if you want to get down to layman's terms, it's sawdust glued together. So it is wood, it's just not cut from a tree. So birch is really expensive. Birch, Baltic birch, is also from Russia. So I can tell you, if we ever sold Baltic birch, we would definitely have to raise our prices. Even though MDF has gone up, it's still a very reliable product. It paints well for us, and we have just been using MDF for like the last 2 years consistently. We no longer get wood from Lowe's or Home Depot. It is so unreliable, and their Revolution ply is just, in my opinion, is not up to standard. So MDF is very reliable, and I don't think you should have any problems. As I say with anything, if you have weather conditions, bring your piece in and instruct your customers, bring your piece in. If there's heavy winds, right now I have nothing on my front door because we have had the most awful winds this whole week. And all my wreath does is just bang around. I've told you guys, I've broke things that they fly off the front door because the wind is so bad. If you guys are having any weather conditions, bring your piece in. Wind, rain, storms, hail, sideways rain, I don't know. I have a cover over my front door, so we really don't get rain on the front door. But sometimes when the wind blows, it does get wet up there. I just bring my piece in. When in doubt, just bring your piece in, okay? But this has been through hell and back, this board right here, and I have no bubbling on it. If that ever happens, I will show you. So that's it. Linda, he don't listen. DJ says they hold up in the Georgia humidity. Yee. Jennifer, when in doubt, for yourself and your customers, just tell them to bring it in and put it back outside when the weather is a little bit better. Okay? That's it, you guys. I have to go. and I will see you tomorrow.